Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the beautiful Indianapolis Motor Speedway here at Indianapolis. On the pole for today's race, the number 2, William Goss, on the front row. But we've got some big news to talk about, as the Fords are still on the front row. As you can see, running P3 is Cody Lamas in the brand new Chevy Camaro. Chevrolet, this is the first time they've really done something like this since like season 1 of the ERL Nationwide Sportsman Series. Hendrick did it in season 1. They swapped to they swapped from the Cobalts to the Monte Carlos to give them, they thought, was an aerodynamic edge, and I think that's why all the Chevy teams has done it. Here's Alan Matthews right there in a Camaro. There is now Joey Murphy in the 42, and then David Diaz is in the 5. As David running the old 5. Jonathan Zorlian's team, Richard Petty, has moved from Ford to Chevy. You got Isaiah Monaco, there's Joseph Curtis, Justin Jones, Luis Hernandez. You can go a little on further back. There's Gatlin Downey, Jonathan Wong. All these new now Chevrolets. We got a car back here that might be broke, and I think it's going to be, looks like maybe a flat tire on the 34. Oh, Michael Haas did not get going. So something wrong with that Toyota Camry. As we're about to go green flag racing here on ERN2 for today's live flag-to-flag coverage here of the ERL Nationwide Sportsman Series. Green flag is in the air. We're racing here at Indianapolis. Who's got the advantage now? Ford, Chevy, or Dodge, or Toyota? Last week, Dodge dominated at Auto Club. I think that's maybe why Chevy went ahead and jumped the gun and went to the new body. And this is the best we've seen Cody Lamas run since about season 3. Cody all over the back bumper of former teammate Will Goss. Alan Matthews sitting there P3 in the new 88. Jonathan Zorlian up near the front. He was a guy they were talking about possibly maybe not having such a good transition over to Chevy, but right now Zorlian looks like he might be having probably the best transition to Chevy from Ford. As they are single file right now. Ford, Chevy, Chevy, Ford. Then you got a big train of Fords. Then a couple of Chevys on back. As Luis is going to battle with his teammate Joey Murphy in the 42. But now the question is, can Cody Lamas get around former teammate Will Goss, or has Ford got an advantage? Caution flag is out, and we already got some damage to the back end of one of these brand new Chevrolet Camaros. And that's going to be the Samet Oskin, now in the number 1 gear wrench. Gear wrench says in the Camaro. What happened to Mr. Samet Oskin? He's battling, looks like, with Sam Curtis, and Sam just put the bumper and turned him. So, already a brand new Camaro torn up here at Indianapolis. Now on the back straightaway, Michael Haas getting back on the track, couple laps down. The alternator in the 20 was bad. They had to go change the alternator on it. We got cars running into each other. Jonathan Wong's prize of the season so far. The 96 has got a lot of nose damage on the nose of the 96. We're going to get you back to green flag racing here from Indianapolis in just a moment. Getting you back here to green flag. Bobby Striegel has blown the As you see, something crazy has happened under the caution, folks. The 18 is destroyed. The 97 has no nose. The 87, the 83, something happened. I think Bobby Striggle blew up and blew oil all over the racetrack. And they just kept running into each other. But we're about to go back to green. As you can see, Michael Haas is going to line up beside Will Goss coming down. Green flag in the air. And we are flying down this long front straightaway. And Goss got a great start, because now that puts the 20 of Michael Haas in between him and Cody. Will Goss has always ran good at this track here at Indianapolis. Now look at the 48 to the inside. Now you know the Chevys are wondering, hey, maybe if we had the SS, could we cut through the air a little bit better like the Fords? There's a Team SB car right here. One of the better running Team SB cars, Eric Rodriguez. You go back, there's DJ Curtis. And you have to go a little bit further back to find Dylan Schwellenberg, 15th right now. But he's also trapped behind some cars. Now he probably should be a little bit ahead of it. To get you back to the front of the field is can Cody Lamas run down Will Goss? He's still got a lot of time. This race is a very long race, one of the longest of the season. We're going to see at the line here, does Cody get a bit of, yeah, Cody gaining a lot, actually. But now the Fords are starting to maybe make a pass here. There's James Kinghart, Eric Rodriguez, Tony Newman making a pass. On the 88, 88 kind of holds his ground, though. Right on board with the new nose with the Camaro. Ford's battle behind Will Goss is actually hurting. Probably Will Goss not now knowing that he's got a hard charging 48 on the back bumper. Down the straightaway is where he's going to get him. Oh, he might get him in 3 actually. Ooh, almost contact being made. Look here at the inside. Battle down the long straightaway. Who's going to get the momentum? Chevy or Ford? Look at the Toyota. Michael Haas gonna try to pull out. Not gonna happen. It's all the Fords have gathered back here, and then it's the Camaro train with a couple of Chargers. Can Cody Lamas, squeeze the deal here in Indianapolis? Or is Will Goss gonna, do what he's been doing? Is Eric Rodriguez gonna get by James Kinghart? That's actually opened the door for now. Jonathan Zorlian and Joseph Curtis to start making some passes. Joseph gonna go by DJ. Get you to the front of the field. Ooh. We're about to see when's it going to be go time for Cody Lamas to make the move. Alan Matthews for Hernandez Motorsports just right there chilling. Caution is out on the speedway. We're going to go try. Oh, it looks like it's going to be James Kinghart. The back end is destroyed on the number 38. caution out. That's going to let everybody re-gaggle back up. Let's see what they got. Dylan Schwallenberg, we seen him last time. He was running about 15. Still running 15. So the stripe caution is out. We're going to go see what happened to Mr. James Kinghart. Did his teammate get him? Oh, his teammate gets into him. Tony Newman. Ooh, a little baby teammate rivalry going on here. I'm going to try to see going into one. Actually, it looks like Kinghart kind of comes down thinking he might be clear. His teammate was going to give him a little more room. What happened? We're going to watch from the onboard here. Watch. You can see right here, he's out of the throttle, but it looks like he was going to try to come down thinking he was clear of his teammate. Might have been a spotter error. And boom, there's Tony there. I mean, Tony, there's really nothing Tony Newman can really do. Except say, see you, bye, and just turn him. You could hear how much he's out of the throttle. There you hear James Kinghart bounce it off the wall. Surprised he didn't hit anything else, but... with that being said, we will get you back to green flag action. Welcome back here to Indianapolis. Will Goss leads Cody Lamas, Michael Haas on the inside line. Racing to try to get that lap back. But now you got a Ford, 2 Chevys, and a Ford. Green flag back in the air, and this time Michael Haas kind of stays in tow with Will Goss just a tiny bit. Into turn 1. Oh, contact between the 88 and the 48. Alan Matthews to the inside. The 20 trying to get his lap back. Into 3. Can the 20 get it? Oh. All that's doing is helping Will Goss in the rear view. But now Will Goss has got a new challenger. And it's not Cody Lamas. It's the Hernandez Motorsports number 88. And that puppy's going to be putting down power. Man, Jonathan Zor... oh, contact teammates! David Diaz, Joey Murphy go up into the wall. I think Joey's alright. He just clipped it just a tiny bit. They are running 3 wide back here. Now you can see the rough side has started. The rough side's starting to get drug here. 24 trying to make a big move here on Jonathan Zorley, and this is for about the 10th spot. '88's going to try to get by the 20. And that will give him a couple of laps to try to run back down Will Goss. We're going to get you back here. You can look at all the Hornets' nest back here. There's the 42. Currently 16th after slapping the wall pretty good. Under contact with his teammate. 20 holding his own right here in front of the 88. Which Will Goss is loving. Because he's just pulling away now, knowing the 20 is going to hold them up. '88 just driving this thing in. I think the 88 is going to be clear of the 20. No, 20 getting a good run down the back. Man, all this is doing is helping Wilcox win this race. Ooh. There goes the 88. This time he's probably got it down the long straightaway. 48 tucked behind him. They might make it 3 wide into 1. Yeah, 88 getting clear. Well, the 20. 48 gonna try to get clear. Ooh, 48's gonna still be low of the 20 into 3. 88 looks like he's trying to help the 48 get around the 20, and he does. He's gonna try it. I don't think he could run down low like that down the straightaway. And there's a car down pit road. Looks like the 51 of Jonathan Wong down pit lane. Don't know if this is a scheduled stop or not. We're gonna go take a look and see what happened to Jonathan Wong and why he pitted. He looks like he got 2 tires. Actually, a couple cars went to pit road with him. The 3 and a couple others. So maybe pit stops here at Indianapolis. I don't think they should be, but I mean, we don't know. The 51 for sure came down pit road. The 3 also came to pit road, but he retired, and so did the 31. Both RCR cars retired out of this event. 88 looking really slow out of the final corner. The 3 and the 31 both said it felt like the engines were dying in them. Maybe an issue with the Camaros, maybe motor failures. As it did look like the 88 bogged down a ton off the final corner. We're gonna go take a look and see what happened to the 3 and the 31 to maybe... Did they crash each other? Oh, they did. But you can see the 51 up there really out of the throttle. Jeff and Eli Bright just wrecking each other. What happened to the 51 and why was he out of line? Oh, it just looked like maybe something did break on the 51, like a flat or something on that machine. It looks like Cody's now starting to get passed from cars a little bit behind him. Eric Rodriguez is going to try to make a charge. There's Joseph Curtis and DJ Curtis battling. Battle of the Curtises. The youngest of the Curtis clan leading. There's Luis Hernandez. Phil Parker with a good run. Dylan Schwallenberg trying to squeak his way through here. Give a shout out to Joey Murphy even after hitting the wall. Well, he's dropped back a little bit more. I think that arrow is starting to hurt him now. Gatlin Downey right here in the 52 running 16th. Good run there. We're going to look at speeds at the line. You can see how fast that 88 is. But is the Fords now going to start to dominate? Man, here comes the 47. Joseph Curtis starting to make a name for himself here in the Sportsman division. He's going to get clear of Tony Newman. Again, the 88 with a weird exit off of the corner. And all that's doing is just going to let Goss pull away. It's going to hurt him. Is he trying to get the 20 to maybe get behind him and they can push draft? That might be what he's trying to do. But man, this 47 car is becoming a rocket ship here late in this race. With the 5th, he's a rookie this season too. And you can see a little bit further back is his teammate. That's Justin Jones right there in the 37. So a good run for both JTG Doherty cars and the 43 of Zorlin as well. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what the 88 was wanting. He went back and let the 20 get to the back bumper and push him so he could get a huge run. And 20 going to do the thing, lay off to maybe not help the 88 as much. Late in this going, who's going to win, Alan Matthews or William Goss? It's Ford versus Chevy. The manufacturer battle. Toyota there in third. Technically not in third. He's like 8 laps down because he missed the start of the event, which really wasn't his own fault. The alternator was bad on that car and it went out right at the start of the event. So they take that car to the garage, put a new alternator on it. Down the front straightaway, this thing's coming to a close. Who's got the more houses? Oh, the 88 is all over the back of the 2. Chevy Ford battle. Look at the 47 trying to make another move here on the 14 on the outside. Gets clear. He was already ahead of the 14. Coming to 2 laps to go here at Indianapolis. Is the 88 going to get the job done, or is it going to be the 2? Oh, the 88 took the weird angle again. Will Goss going to get straight off the corner and pull away. 2 laps of racing to go. Almost doubled his lead. But now the 20 is going to be right up on the 88. Down the straightaway. Coming to the white flag is Will Goss. Going to win Indianapolis again. Oh, Alan Matthews. Get Chevrolet their first win in the new Camaro. Oh, down the straightaway, down this front straightaway. This could get exciting if the 20 does not. Oh, he's not. Here we go. Coming to the white flag. Will Goss better hang on for everything he's got. 88 is about to be there. I think it's too little, too late. I think the 2 has got the better car. Into turn 3 for the final time. Oh, unless this 88's going to do some crazy moves down the straightaway. Does not have enough to get him. Down the front straightaway. For the final time, Will Goss will win again at the Brickyard. Will Goss will get the job done again. And he held off one of those brand new Camaros to do it. That's Will Goss's first win with Team SB. Previous season he won here, he was in a Hendrick Chevrolet. And the first win with Team SB, he comes off by defending Ford's honor and not getting beat by the Chevy Camaro. Looks like there's a lot of smoke back here. Something might have happened entering pit road. Some tippers may be flaring, but we'll get your official results. It's Will Goss, Alan Matthews, Cody Lamas, Eric Rodriguez, Joseph Curtis, Tony Newman, DJ Curtis, Luis Hernandez, Phil Parker, Dylan Schwallenberg, Jonathan Zorlian, Justin Jones, David Diaz, Robbie Jackson, John Gilbert, Gatlin Downey. And here's the rest of your finishing order, ladies and gentlemen. Till we meet again next week for round number 4 of the ERL Sportsman Series. Peace.